YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy RTS Nova, and today we have some gameplay footage of Ranked in the finals. I'm going to talk over the gameplay, kind of give you my honest opinion on the game so far. Now it's been out about a month or so. I'm going to give you my honest opinions on Ranked, what I think potentially needs improving, what I think is solid, pretty much like I did in my most recent video with just the finals in general. Obviously, that's me just started playing it, so that was my first thoughts. This is now after a couple of weeks, me just giving a honest opinion where I think it needs improving, where I think it kind of lacks, maybe. But overall, truthfully, I think it's still great. I'm really enjoying it. I would 100% recommend playing Ranked in a trio, not on your own. Solo Ranked is very, well, it's not hard, but you're relying on teammates who don't necessarily play the objective, and that is going to be one of my main points. But yeah, for that, if you enjoy what you see today, make sure you drop a like, leave a comment down below with your opinion on the finals. Let me know what you think, and if you feel like it, don't forget to subscribe. It means the world to me. And check out, go over to my Twitch. Link will be in the description. It's twitch.tv/RTS_Nova. If you like what you see here, then you should like what you see live on Twitch. We've been grinding the finals a lot with a couple of friends. Ben from the Paper Towel Squad, shout out. His link will be in the description to his channel. Make sure you go check those boys out. They're great, great bunch of lads. Fun to watch. They're always live, pretty much every day. Someone's streaming. So definitely check them out. And then I was playing with Juicy, and he will be live streaming soon. So as soon as he does, I'll leave his link as well. But yeah, let's just hop straight into it. Alright guys, so the first thing I want to talk about with the ranked play is the layout. Now, as you can see on screen, it's called Tournament. And this is the layout. You got knockout round 1, 2, 3, and then you're in the finals. And at each stage, the knockout round 1, it's 4v4v4, 3v3 v3 v3. So 4 teams battling out. Same as knockout round 2 and knockout round 3. Now, once you get to the finals, it's just one team versus one team. Obviously, that's probably the most obvious thing I've ever fucking said. Each round is obviously just a case of cashing out as much as you can. However, when you get to the final, it's first to 20k. So, you go from these rounds where you're playing, 10-minute rounds, sometimes 12 minutes if it goes into overtime. All of a sudden, it's just a race, I'd probably say my one major tip, if you will, when you reach the final, go for team wipe. Don't panic. You have plenty of time to recover if you get team wiped as well. But what my point is, if every time your team gets wiped, you have like a 20-second or 30-second respawn time. So, just quickly before I carry on, that is one of the issues I've found with this game so far. It disconnects me and I've got to constantly reconnect. So, developers, if you're watching this, help a brother out. And I also keep, getting disconnected from my party and they keep having to re-invite me. I don't know what's going on. It could just be me, but that is a fault I found with the game, but it's a nice, easy fix for them. But going back to the tournament style, take your time, is what I'm trying to say. Don't panic. You might be looking at it thinking, oh, they've got the cash out, it's halfway through. There's still plenty of time to work. What I found with what I do with my teammates, whenever we've reached the final, like I said, we haven't been able to win one yet on here, on ranked. But on normal tournaments, because you've got obviously normal tournament and ranked tournament, what we've done is we head towards the vote, start unlocking it, wait for the other team to push, and if they do, we try and get a team wipe, because then we've got 30 seconds to get it to the cash without even being pushed. We get it to the cash out, we start it, and we wait for the other team wipe. Pretty much wait for them to come to us, try and wipe them again, done. So that would probably be my best tip I can give you, is just, don't panic. Just play your game, do what you need to do, and you'll win. I think the other most important thing is teamwork. A lot of times what I've been finding, what we've been finding as a team, is there's a lot of COD players here. I mean, you can see here I've gone for a pinch, so it's not necessarily like a selfish play as such, but it pretty much, oh my god. He chucked that kill badly. Yeah. A lot of people just play for kills. Your KD is not important. All right. I mean, like in the slightest, it does not matter. Your main goal is getting that vault and going to a cash out and winning the game like that. It doesn't matter. You could drop 16 kills. All right. If you're not getting these cash outs, what's the point? Now, yes, you do get kills. You do get cash, sorry, for kills you get. It's not enough to win the game. You know, these votes which you see me carrying on screen now, that's what's important. That is what will win you a game. So just push as a team, stick together, and just play objective. Honestly, just play objective. Just kind of quickly, what I want to do is move on to the roles. So obviously, I've mentioned it before in my previous video. You have a light, medium, and a heavy. I think what I found with ranked is a lot of people run medium or heavy. Light isn't as frequent unless you're one of those rats who use invisibility cloak, the stun gun, and double barrel shotgun. If you are one of them, I despise you. Everything about you, I hate. When that stun gun comes in, I can't do nothing. It is so just disgustingly OP. So, devs, if you're watching this, if somehow a dev's watching this, fucking nerf it all. Nerf the stun gun. Nerf the invis. Help me out. Yeah. Other than that, you know, most people run medium or heavy. And that's what I would highly recommend. I mean, the medium's brilliant for, with my role, which you'll probably see a little bit in this gameplay, maybe not so much, but I play more of a support as such. So I heal. My main focus is obviously keeping my teammates alive by healing them. If they go down, reviving them quickly. But you can also hold sites down pretty well like this. You will see a bit where I get a little bit too, selfish and my cosplayer comes out. I can see that the heavy's going for the revive, so I'm thinking, right, if I could try and stop it, because I didn't see the other third red. I thought if I can stop this raid, then I've stopped the push and we've got plenty of time. Unfortunately, I then get pushed by another red. My teammates went there to trade. Tried to tell them that they were reviving. They decided to hold site. It's one of those things. I think we still win this site anyway. You know, you can see we set up mines. We're keeping the high ground. Height is really key on this game. Along with that, I'd also say, like, you can kind of see me. I was playing a bit lower so I can watch everywhere. And that's really important. You want to keep an eye on all your flanks because in this game, it's so easy to kind of get up to places. Like you can see straight away there, they've managed to somehow push up. There's so many mechanics and so many kind of like viable options for your equipment where you can either play it in a way where, you're going to get up high easier. You play for kind of like movement. I'm set up obviously more for healing and like defending the site. But you vary, you can have zip lines, everything. So that's why you've got to have someone who's just watching everywhere. Even if they play a bit further back from site, just watch all your angles, watch all your flanks. And, you'll do pretty well. But yeah, honest opinion on the game, it's still really fun. It's still really, really fun. I mean, I've been non-stop playing it. I've got no interest in kind of playing any other game at the moment. This is the only one really that's, ticking all the boxes for me, should we say. Like I said, there's a couple of issues that you see there. Stun gun, rat. I hate him. He's a rat. Don't be that person. Please, don't be that guy. Or girl, or they, them. All right? They just need to nerf a few things, I think. These are very simple kind of fixes. There's nothing too major wrong with the game, which is what I think's amazing about it. There's nothing which is like, in my opinion, I know everyone else is going to say there is, and that's fine. We're all entitled to our own opinions. There's nothing too groundbreaking where it puts you off the game. Touch wood, I think I've only come across one cheater so far. And even then, it was one of those kind of debatable cheaters, if you know what I mean, where he was popping off, but it was in a fishy way, if you know what I mean, like flicking straight onto us, whatever. I mean, it could just be like a Shrouds V2, but it just didn't feel right. So, but other than that, it's been really smooth. So the anti-cheat is clearly working. You can see like here, this team here have set out on the site really well to kind of delay us pushing. They've got the turret set up, goo mine set up everywhere. I managed to get the cash out, but my teammates died, and it kind of fucked the whole feng shui. But, this game is incredibly fun, and I would highly recommend it to anyone who enjoys just an FPS. It's not overcomplicated. It's so simple. I think that's what makes it like a really special game, is that there's nothing